Okay, let's work through some basic problems where we have to do some matrix addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication. I'll kind of guide you through the process without doing the work for you. And for all of the problems, let's assume that matrix A is 2, -4, 6, 1, 3, -5. And that matrix B is -5, 2, excuse me, 0, 3, 4, -6. So those are the matrices we'll use for all of these problems. And I want to just make a note here that these matrices each have 3 rows and 2 columns. So they're 3 by 2 matrices, okay? Which makes them compatible for addition and subtraction. Remember, matrices have to have the same size or order in order to be added or subtracted. So let's start with the first problem. Let's keep it simple. Number 1 is to determine A plus B. Alright, so we're going to add matrix A to matrix B. So you may want to copy matrix A plus and copy matrix B. Okay, and of course they're both 3 by 2 matrices. So you've got 6 entries in each matrix. And so to add the matrices, the result is also going to be, since each of these is a 3 by 2, the result will be a 3 by 2. And to get the entry in the first row, first column, just add the corresponding entries of the 2 matrices. So add those together and put the result here. And similarly for all the other entries, add together and put the corresponding result. So this shouldn't take long at all. Just have to be able to add and be careful about adding. And then once you've got that done, or pause the video to work that out, but once you're done, come back and I'll tell you the correct answer and you can see if you got it right. So the correct answer is the matrix -3, -2, 6, 4, 7, -11. Alright, let's do another problem. Let's do a scalar multiplication problem. So let's say I want to determine -3b. So go ahead and write the scalar -3 times matrix B. So copy matrix B down. And to do scalar multiplication, remember, all you do is you multiply every entry by the -3. And you put the results in a new matrix that's also a 3 by 2. So pause the video, do those calculations and see what you get, then come back and check your answers. And you should get 15, -6, 0, -9, -12, 18 as your final answer. Let's do one more problem together. This time we're going to mix scalar multiplication with addition. So now let's determine 2b minus 3a. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by writing down the scalar of 2 times matrix B. We're going to copy matrix B down, minus 3 times matrix A. Okay, and so what we're going to do first is we're going to do order of operations. We're going to do each scalar multiplication. So take 2 times matrix B and put the resulting 3 by 2 matrix here, minus 3 times matrix A and put the result here. Okay, so pause the video and work out those numbers, and when you're ready to come back, we'll talk about how to proceed. Okay, so now that we've done the scalar multiplications, we have to subtract the two matrices. So the result is going to be a 3 by 2 matrix as well. And to get the first column, first row entry, you're going to take the corresponding first row, first column entries here and subtract them. So take the first entry minus the second entry and put the result here. Then for the first row, second column, you'll do the same thing. Take this entry minus this entry and put the result here. And then continue that for all 6 entries. Make sure to subtract. And remember that if you subtract a negative, it turns into plus a positive. Okay, so do all those calculations as the video is paused, and then come back and check your final answer. And it looks like for your final answer, you should get negative 16, positive 16, negative 18, positive 3, negative 1, positive 3. So this is an example of scalar multiplication mixed with matrix subtraction.